It is officially October, which means it's officially Halloween, which means it's time for some spooky shit. I even got a mask. It's time for some spooky shit. For some spooky shit, it is time for Indeed. You know, ever since their creation in 1971, the General Mills Monster cereals have been a bit of a boys' club, a bit of a sausage fest. You have Count Chocula, you have Boo Berry, you got Frankenberry, not to mention the late great Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy, although the jury is still out as to whether or not Yummy Mummy was a Yummy Mummy or a Yummy Daddy. And don't worry, I hate that joke as much as you do, but that has come to an end because General Mills has just released a new monster cereal, and she's a bad bitch. Carmella Creeper. Let's try it. Cue some non-copyrighted Halloween music. Ooh, look at the fancy new bowl. 'Tis the season. All right, we got our special cereal and our special bowl. Let's eat. Okay, we've got our special cereal and our special bowl. This says that it is a... What flavor are you? Artificially flavored caramel apple cereal. With a name like Carmella Creeper, I would assume that it was indeed caramel flavored. And yes, it is caramel, not caramel. Go fuck yourself. But let's get a big old spoonful. There's some good looking marshmallows in here. And it is super duper green. But that's cool. Halloween. That's pretty good. So this is really good. It's not as sweet as something like Boo Berry or Frankenberry would be, but it's also not as heavy as something like Count Chocula. I don't know how to describe it. This has its own distinct flavor, fucking obviously, that I think is different enough from the other cereals in the lineup to make it its own thing, but also similar enough that it doesn't feel like they took some random cereal and said, here's a new one. Go nuts. Also, Carmella Creeper is cool as shit. She's a DJ, and she fucking DJs parties for all the dudes. This is a mascot for a new generation.
Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation.
So that cereal was pretty good. But every year when the monster cereals come out, they always add an extra cereal to mix up all the other cereals in the lineup. They call it Monster Mash, and this year isn't any different. And don't worry, we're not going to go back down to the kitchen, partly because I'm lazy, partly because, no, that's it, I'm lazy, and I don't want to film that footage. Now, the Monster Mash cereals are a mixture, a mashup, if you will, of all the Monster cereals. Now, I don't really think that that is actually the case, because if you were to mix up all the fruity cereals with the chocolatey cereal of Count Chocula, I don't think it would taste very good. But these are the two mixtures that we have. This seems like a Frankenberry or Booberry. This is our new girl, Carmella Creeper. They did, although, mix up all the marshmallows from the cereal, and they did include some of our old pals. You see this Fruit Brute right there. There's Yummy Mummy right there. It's nice of them to be acknowledged for once, because apparently their cereals weren't popular enough to fucking still be sold. But anyway, let's try Monster Mash Remix. Yep. That's cereal. So this is definitely more on the fruity side, which makes a lot of sense. The predominant cereals in this lineup are fruity cereals. Booberry and Frankenberry. 2 out of 3 are super duper fruity cereals. You only got one that is chocolatey that, in my opinion, kind of offsets the other two, because while it's still sweet, because it's chocolate, it's a different kind of sweet. I didn't make a fucking lick of sense there, did I? Yeah. So that was pretty good. I definitely like the Carmella Creeper more than I like the Monster Mash remix. Carmella Creeper just had its own distinct flavor, while the Monster Mash was more just a jumble of the fruity cereals, which isn't bad, but you were definitely overshadowed by the DJing zombie. Carmella Creeper gets a 10 out of 10. Great addition to the lineup. Hope she returns next year, but probably not. But with that, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I have so many more spooky ideas for videos coming in the month of October. And I hope you stick around to watch those. Halloween is one of my favorite times of year, and I love making these videos. So you do what you do with YouTube videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm here every single Monday bringing you new videos, whether they be mediocre or not. My name is Travis. Remember, nerds rule.